Good day. Today's topic is the mean and standard deviation. So let's attempt this question. And the table shows the time in T in minutes taken by each of 25 athletes to complete their warm-up exercises. A. The midpoint of the class of range 0 to 5 is 2.5. Calculate an estimate of the mean and the standard deviation. So first of all, we should know the formulas of both the mean and the standard deviation, and you should be able to calculate them. So in this case, let's start with the mean. It's advisable for you to add a column here to simplify things for yourself. Column here is for the midpoint. So how do you calculate the midpoint? The midpoint, you just take your range. You just take your range and okay, so how do we calculate the midpoint? You take your range 0, T, and 5. Then you're going to add these boundaries. You're going to add them 0 plus 5, then divide by 2. You get your 2.5, and that's the midpoint for the first range. So you have to repeat this for all of these. So after doing all that, you'll get 7.5, 15, and 30 for the remaining ranges, right? So now after that, you are given your frequency. You just now substitute into the formula and work out. So let's do the mean now. Mean equals to the summation of frequency multiplied by your midpoint over the summation of the frequency. So for the first part, you have 4 multiplied by 2.5. 4 times 2.5 plus 6 times 7.5 plus 7 times 15 plus 8 times 30. All over 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. Grab your calculator, then work it out. Let's do it. 4 times 2.5 plus 6 times 7.5 plus 7 times 15 plus 8 times 30. 400 all over 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. Get 25. And then 400 divided by 25 is 16. So your mean is 16. Now you get your full 3 marks. Onto the standard deviation, right? let's drop down the formula. Oh, minus x bar squared all over summation of frequency. So you can also add an extra column here with this part calculated. So in this case you have our column written as m minus x bar squared. So you can calculate this for every row and you'll get your answers. Put them here, fill the rows and substitute into this formula, then work out. So let's try to fill the rows here. I'll just calculate all of these here. So for the first part we have our so now let's calculate the standard deviation. I'll just break down this formula for you here. M minus mean in bracket squared, right? So we have our first median on 2.5 minus 16 squared plus 7.5 minus 16 squared plus 15 minus 16 squared plus 30 minus 16 squared. Then let's calculate this. 2.5 minus 16 squared, 182 182.25 plus 7.5 minus 16 squared, 72.25 plus 15 minus 16 squared, 30 minus 16 squared, 196. You add all of these. 196 plus 1 plus 72.25 plus 182.25, 451.5. So now we can substitute this into the formula. We know the total of frequency, which is 400 over 25, which is 25, and 451.5 25, we have 4.249, 4.25. This is a standard deviation. Therefore, the mean is 16 and is 4.25.